Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my videos, and what I got for you today is another video where I feature the survival game mode, which got a very recent update into GTA Online. This brand new survival game mode update brought a few more new maps of the survival game mode into GTA Online, and the survival game mode also got a sweet double money and RP event that's going on till the end of the week or something, so make sure to take advantage of that. So in this video, what I'll talk about is what the survival game mode consists, and if this update, brought some worthwhile changes to this game mode, so to know whether if it's worth playing or not. Something that I will let you guys know before I begin the video is that this game mode actually pays out very well if you get to the higher waves. So just don't die and get to the higher waves. But before I begin, I'll just remind you that if you subscribe to my channel, not only will you get amazing content from me, which just keeps on getting better day by day, but you'll also get shouted out in the beginning of my next video. But just make sure that your subscriptions are set to public so that I can see that you've subscribed. Also make sure to like, comment, and share if you want. It's your life, do whatever you want. It'll just make me happier, and you'll cooperate a lot in the growth of my channel. So the survival game mode is this game mode that's been in this game since the release of it, so it's a pretty old game mode. Back in the day, before businesses and heists were even rumored to be brought back into the game as updates, this was one of the best game modes to grind for money, because there was a max wave where the game would end if you got to it. Basically, you reached the end, and you were awarded with $30,000 for having won. Obviously, and as usual, as with all the other game modes in the game, you were awarded with RP, but basically $30,000 back in the day was a lot, and for having played only one game mode, that was even better. So this game mode was heavily grinded by many people that were in love and crazy for money, like me. But as time went on, and especially after heists were introduced and more methods and ways for us, the GTA players, to make money were introduced into the game, this game mode began to lose popularity, and the game mode was pretty much made boring to play throughout the years. There was no incentive for why someone would want to play it, as the payouts were horrible with all of the new businesses and heists already in the game. At the time of this video's release, the survival game mode has been given double money and RP for a specific amount of time, and I wouldn't say the payouts are bad. For having played about 30 to 40 minutes, I got over 70,000. Actually, now that I think about it, it's pretty bad, or not that bad at all. It could be much better. I fear that after this double money and RP event expires, the survival game mode will return to being a dead mode with not much fun to have. The only reason people play it now is due to the new maps and locations for this game mode, so people just try it out, but it won't last for long. But that isn't too much of a problem, as Rockstar or no one else is really trying to keep this game mode alive. Rockstar just went back to this game mode to bring something new to the game since the Casino DLC, but it'll soon die off again. But that's not really a problem. We're all looking forward to the new DLC for GTA Online, so I'll keep my eye out and head out for that. And by the way, it's probably coming in December or sometime around Christmas for sure. So there are a few new maps introduced into the survival game mode, and that's Grove Street Survival, Farmhouse Survival, Forest Survival, Meth Lab Survival, Nuclear Silo Survival, Stab City Survival, Zancudo Survival. So there are 7 new maps that are now joining the old classic survival maps, and I believe those don't have double money and RP on them, so don't even bother playing survival in the old maps, just play it on the new ones. So yeah, nothing much else to say about this update. You know how the survival game mode works. However, I've gotten to play a few of the new maps, which are the Meth Lab Survival, the Nuclear Silo Survival, and Grove Street Survival. Talking about the Meth Lab Survival, it's one of my favorite because you're allowed to camp up on this building, and so that means that you've got the high ground for the entirety of the survival. And that's great because regardless of where the enemies spawn, you will always have the high ground, and the only way for them to get to you is by going up the stairs and going through this one door, so the enemies are going to have a hard time getting to you. Just keep in mind that they can flank you by the door that leads to the terrace area or roof area of this building. Talking about the Nuclear Silo Survival, it's the largest of the survivals, and it basically takes place in the exact same area where the third and final of the Doomsday heist scenarios takes place. It's inside the Mount Chiliad, inside that underground base where you have to take down tons of Avon's goons that refuse to die, and you have to hack 4 different servers throughout the room. So yeah, that's where the survival takes place. Personally, for me, it isn't my favorite since I find it a bit boring at times. It is a large map, and it's got 3 vertical levels, so sometimes the enemies will take a while to get to you, as they will have to first be in the same floor level as you, and then find you wherever you are in this huge place. So definitely don't wait around for them to get to you, as it can get pretty boring and fast. On the plus side, Avon's goons are much easier to kill compared to the heist, but I guess that's a matter of the wave that you're in, as the higher wave you're in, the more difficult and stronger and powerful the enemies become. However, I don't think they withstand a shot from the heavy sniper rifle to the head, so I just told you their weak spot. Subscribe for your awesome advice from me. And the last map that I played is the Grove Street Survival. Despite its name mentioning the good old Grove Street gang, the gang of Franklin Clinton from GTA 5 campaign, and CJ's gang as well from GTA San Andreas. You're fighting against the Ballots, Grove Street's main enemy. I don't personally like the map that much, as you can't really find a good area to have a view of the entire place. The map is generally flat, although you can get on top of houses, but it still doesn't offer the greatest of views, and you're incredibly vulnerable, as there's no cover to use up on those roofs. And when air reinforcements such as helicopters start to come in, being up on the roofs won't make you survive for that long. Also, before I end this video, I'll just let you guys know that you have to log into GTA Online this week for a free $1 million to be deposited into your Maze Bank account as a celebration for Grand Theft Auto's 5th anniversary. Already lost count of what anniversary we're in, but I hope this means we're getting ever closer to the release of GTA 6. Also, there's a new podium vehicle and other minor goods, so make sure to play GTA Online this week to reap all of these various goods and rewards. So how'd you like the video? Enjoyed watching and listening to me talk about the survival game mode? Consider giving this video a like, comment, and share if you so wish. And also subscribe for constant quality content from Notorious Wrecking. Subscribe because things are taking a change for the best over at where I live. I'm getting a proper studio and hopefully everything will be good and sound. So yeah, I'm working towards improving this channel even more, and I've got many behind the scenes intel that I won't reveal now, but I will if you subscribe. Also, I'll make you remember that if you subscribe, you get shouted out in the beginning of my next video. Just make sure you have your subscriptions set to public. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you all in the next one. And wreck them noobs, including your closest friends. Wreck them too if they're noobs. Alright, see you guys.